Jay, you've set the bar high. I have no idea how I'm gonna get Kayla to do a video with me. A hobby that I've learned a lot from. What could that be? Well, as many of you know, I'm a bit of an aquarium nut, and by far, Jay, I would have to say that that's the thing that I've learned the most from. And of course, I've not just learned about aquariums and biology and chemistry, I've learned about carpentry and plumbing and electrical work. And on top of that, I've turned it into a business, so I've learned how to deal with clients and how to actually run and manage a business. Also learned how to build a pretty awesome Hammered and Paladin on Diablo 2. But we won't compare which of those is more significant. So Jay, I'm sure you've heard of the magnificent Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong, will go wrong. But for me, this is more like anything that can go wrong, will go wrong that day. Now, I would say in life I've been lucky enough to have lots of great things happen to me. Although when Murphy's Law strikes, it's like food poisoning. Once you've swallowed, about 8 hours later, you're gonna be sick. It's like watching the first episode of Lost. Once you've done it, you've just lost the next 3 months of your life. It's like doing anything that includes glitter. If you even just happen to touch it, you may as well have bathed in it. It's like committing to a year-long conversation with your brother on the internet. I think you get it. All I'm trying to say is, once Murphy's Law strikes on me, it does not slow down. Usually the day will start with me picking up my phone to find out that, yep, I slept through a crisis. I'll manage to get out of bed and make my way to the coffee maker where I'm like, before I even want to begin to tackle this, I need something to wake me up. Come to find out that my roommate who never buys the coffee drank the last K-cup. During one of these days, my shins and elbows will take a beating as I will run them into just about anything that's sticking out of place. I'll get in my truck and my gas light will come on. I'll start making real headway on the day before I realize that I left something critical across town. My phone will die. I will definitely have one of those embarrassing push on a pull door moments. God forbid one of my teams is playing on this day because they've lost before the game even started. So Jay, these days will happen to me like once or twice a month, and usually at the end of these days I have no other option but to go and complain to a friend or family member about how horrific it's been. I'll start off with something legitimate like the crisis missed phone calls the night before. Then as I start going down the list, I start to realize that I can't exactly say that I had a bad day because I banged my funny bone on a doorknob. I started to realize that I was just starting the day in the wrong mindset, and I was just getting frustrated with all the little annoying things that happened that would otherwise not really faze me. But you know, it's funny because when these days happen, the only thing that I've really found that calms me down is to just step away from the chaos and just take a long, deep breath. And that's just my method for dealing with a bad day. So Jay, my question today, if you're having a bad day, what do you do to lift your spirits? Jay, I also want to give a huge thank you out to everybody who participated in our mass tweet last Thursday night. It was a lot of fun, and I was actually really happy to see that we had a pretty good turnout that night. But as of this point, we have still not heard anything from the Vlog Brothers, which is too bad, but we'll just keep thinking of creative ways to try to get them to notice us, and I hope you guys will participate as we go along. And Jay, that's all I've got for you today, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
You just had the great pleasure of watching Super Carlin Brothers.